If you look at, again, the market forces at play, overall, the business sentiment, the new players, the interest that they are showing, the technological changes, I would say the elements are there that we are in for a major overhaul. So I think that change is going to come to the industry.
That revolution is going to be not coming from the product or from the insurance. This revolution is going to be driven from what the customers are expecting and what their experience is going to be looking like. We're going to see very differently how the claims are being handled. I mean, we already are seeing it, but I'll not be surprised if 5 years from now that there'll be drones coming to your house to check it rather than a human being coming and doing it. I'll not be surprised if you'll be getting a check for your losses before you even file a claim. I'll not be even surprised that buying an insurance is no longer going to be an extremely complicated thing. So there's going to be a significant changes, and those changes are going to drive what products are going to be there.
There are two things at work over here. One, the technology roadmap is changing very, very fast. And the second part is traditionally the barrier of entry was very high. Continues to be a highly regulated industry. It was very, very difficult in the past years for a new person or a new player to come in. With the changes in technology and with the ability to now build up and ramp up the core systems, the complex systems that can manage those regulations, that time shrinking, I think those barriers have gone down. There are also new players coming into the market who are trying to basically look at the business model in itself and say, can we change this? If we move some of these pieces around, what happens? Many of these companies have been around for so long and they've heard these kind of things in the past where things are going to change, but they never did. There is a little bit of a slow response, but I would say there's a growing recognition that if they do not adapt, some of them may be left behind. And we're seeing that very actively in our customer base, and we are trying to stay ahead of the curve, trying to see how do we help them with that thinking, how do we help them with that change as it's coming, have a point of view.
Insurance, specifically property and casualty, is going through a significant transformation. And during this transformation, it is not only about just simply replacing the legacy core systems, but also strategically positioning the IT platforms to meet the business needs, such as agility in the IT platforms for introducing new products, improving the customer experience and services, and also personalizing the segmentation for product offering and pricing. So Majesco solutions are designed from outside in to help assist replacing the legacy systems, but also at the same time facilitating the IT platforms so that they are agile and nimble for meeting the current and future business. The inherent danger behind just using the word replacement for the legacy system is essentially building a new system meeting the yesterday's needs. And we all know the past is not a prologue. And the current pressures that are seeing into the insurance industries are from the areas that it has not seen before.
With over 140 customers, ranging from small carriers to mid-sized to large, personal lines carriers, commercial lines carriers, specialty carriers, I think we have the experience over the last 20 years to be able to package solutions in such a fashion that we're able to offer them competitive advantage as compared to the companies that they compete with in the marketplace. We have the relevant experience to come up with a methodology and an approach to truly help our customers with the overall transformation, the core system transformation. Now, where Majesco differentiates itself is its ability to take a look at the business plan and align the core system transformation plan with the business plan. In our experience, this is where a lot of our competitors miss the big picture because they're so focused on the technology transformation aspect of it that they forget the fact that there is a business plan behind it and that the business plan must be enabled as a result of the core system transformation. So when we go into a carrier situation, when we work with a customer, even if we may be working in a small part of a larger project, we try and take a big picture view, take an outside-in view of the situation, and then go in and propose an approach.
In this industry, of course, it's a very complex domain, and having a comprehensive functionality into the system is very important. But although I think it's not trivial at all, and it's very differentiated into the marketplace, we at Majesco kind of think that as a table stakes. What we are doing is we're continually investing to make sure that we give three main important things to our customers. One is the speed to market. The second is ease of use. And the third specific thing is protection against the technology obsolescence. So the speed to market is, as we just discussed, we are designing things so that we are having a lot of out-of-the-box content that is provided in that, and it is covering a broad array of the business models that are out there into the market. Ease of use, in my opinion, perhaps one of the very important aspects. As we discussed, the customer expectations are no longer limited to other insurance companies but out there into the world. And the way we design this thing is not just as a back office system, but we are considering that in an end-to-end user experience when we design our systems. The rate of change in the technology is just very immense right now. And we continue to monitor that, we continue to leverage that technology so that our products are always current with the new technology. And it's not just from the compliance perspective, but it's also how the business can get benefit of that technology. So with these three tenets, we think that the Majesco can offer that sort of future-proof readiness for our insurers, customers.
Every one of our customers, they want to differentiate themselves. Some like to differentiate on product, some like to differentiate themselves on price, others use a combination of both, as well as the distribution channels that they sell through as they try and differentiate themselves. What we are able to do that through flexible technology and a very, very mature transformation framework, we're able to bring those two things together and help them refine areas where they want to differentiate themselves and ensure that as they go through the core system transformation, that key aspect is not lost. Our job is to enable the business plan, not just change the technology part of it. So we focus on the business plan. How are they looking to go after the target market or the target segments that they're going after? What is their core message, and does that reflect into the technology transformation plans? We have enabled business plans in less than 6 to 8 months from start to finish. That is an area where we feel we again truly differentiate ourselves, but at the same time give our customers that competitive advantage that they are looking for when they're trying to go into a new market, when they're trying to launch a new product into an existing market, or in some cases just startup companies who are just looking to bring a new product or a new business model to the market.
We'll continue to focus clearly on the core systems being the policy billing and claims, and we'll continue to add the capabilities to it because it's a significant investment has been done. You still need that operational efficiencies that the core system provide, but we're going to take it a little bit further down to the transformative capabilities and the operational effectiveness from that part, which means that we are going to be adding more capabilities to the core systems within or adjacent to that in terms of distribution management, the reinsurance, the third-party things, and so forth, so that the investment that has been made into the core system that value will still further be enhanced. Now, we still strongly believe that insurance company, in order to have a meaningful business transformation, they're going to need data and digital capabilities on top of the modern core systems. So we are investing into data, analytics, digital capabilities such as mobile, Internet of Things, portals, digital channel enablement, and many other aspects of it to bring overall end-to-end business transformation capability and not just a niche capability where it can help only in one specific area. Now, to sum it up at the end of the day, we still think that the speed to market is going to be extremely important. And for that, we are zooming into cloud. So having digital core and data into the integrated manner in a scalable, secure cloud that can be activated within days will ultimately give that advantage to our customers in terms of competing effectively in a very highly competitive space.
From a new business model perspective, what we are seeing is a couple of different things. We're seeing a lot of startups coming into the play over there. These are companies who have experience in the retail space, who have done things being done differently in other industries, and they're trying to bring those practices to insurance. At the same time, we've also seen established carriers, large companies, who are now trying to say, well, I've got this established model, but if I don't find presence in the new space, I run the risk of losing that marketplace. And they're trying to basically create incubators, as we call them internally, to basically start maturing these new emerging models. So that is an interesting area. That is still an emerging space. I would say we're still about 12 to 18 to maybe 24 months away before it really breaks out. We're trying to solve a business problem. And insurance happens to be one of those industries which has traditionally not gotten a lot of focus, but is ripe for change. The industry is going through a dramatic change, and with our knowledge and the technology that we have, we feel we have the capability to solve the problems that our customers are facing. We are at the right place at the right time with the right resources.